On the last podcast, we talked about hitting the holidays strong, and I talked about number 1, pray, listen, and journal 15 minutes a day. So today I want to talk about number 2, which is reading 10 pages of You, Darling, Are Worth a Fight, or an encouraging book. I found an article at healthline.com. When you read my book, you'll find out I love healthline.com about the benefits of reading books and how it can positively affect your life. Of course, I want you to read the You, Darling, Are Worth a Fight, Lose Weight, and Thrive Like a Boss Through Perimenopause and Menopause, because it's a 75 strong challenge for women, and this is my gift, my guts and my heart and my soul poured into there to help you have a better life. So let's go through this real quick and hit on some of the things that happen when you read. Now, I love this, through social media and all that, we've gotten away from reading. Reading used to be much more popular, and I love to have an actual physical book in my hand, but you can read Kindle, whatever is good for you, you can do it. You can get a Kindle download, you can get a hardcover, a paperback, and Audible soon right at Amazon.com too. So go over there if you need to and you want those kinds of things. Number 1, reading strengthens your brain. A growing body of research indicates that reading literally changes your mind. I love this. Using MRI scans, researchers have confirmed that reading involves a complex network of circuits and signals in the brain. As your reading ability matures, those networks also get stronger and more sophisticated. I love that. Why do I see those cats on the aristocrats? Aristocrats, I think it's called. Those snooty cats on, I believe it was Disney or somebody made it. Anyway, off the bunny trail. In one study conducted in 2013, researchers used functional MRI scans to measure the effect of reading a novel on the brain. Study participants read the novel Pompeii over a period of 9 days. As tension built in the story, more and more areas of the brain lit up with activity. Brain scans showed that throughout the reading period and for days afterwards, you all, brain connectivity increased, especially in the somatosensory cortex, the part of the brain that responds to physical sensation like movement and pain. Number 2, reading increases your ability to empathize. And speaking of sensing pain, research has shown that people who read literary fiction, stories that explore the inner lives of characters, showed a heightened ability to understand the feelings and beliefs of others. Researchers call this ability the theory of mind, a set of skills essential for building, navigating, and maintaining social relationships. While a single session of reading literary fiction isn't likely to spark this feeling, research shows that long-term fiction readers do tend to have a better developed theory of mind. Well, mine should be, baby, like super developed, because I have been an avid reader of fiction since I was a child. Now I read more self-help, but and I'm sure many of you are like that. Isn't this encouraging? Number 3, it builds your vocabulary. Reading researchers as far back as the 1960s have discussed what's known as the Matthew effect, a term that refers to biblical verse Matthew 13:12. Whoever has will be given more, and they will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what they have will be taken from them. The Matthew effect sums up the idea that the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, a concept that applies as much to vocabulary as it does to money. Researchers have found that students who read books regularly, beginning at a young age, gradually develop large vocabularies. And vocabulary size can influence many areas of your life, from scores on standardized tests to college admissions and job opportunities. A 2019 poll conducted by Cengage showed that 69% of employers are looking to hire people with soft skills, like the ability to communicate effectively. Reading books is the best way to increase your exposure to new words learned in context. And might I add that you may learn words in my book you didn't know existed. Just a side note. Number 4, it helps prevent age-related cognitive decline. Now, this is huge, you all. I'm going to do a podcast on dementia and Alzheimer's and brain health. It has touched our family, and we're dealing with some situations with that. Not me personally, not my husband personally, but people in our family that are older. And so it is a subject near and dear to my heart. And I am going to be sharing with you some of the things that I am doing to prevent myself from getting dementia and Alzheimer's. I've studied with Dr. Amen. Love him. There's so many things. So I'll do that really soon for you. So it helps prevent age-related cognitive decline. The National Institute on Aging recommends reading books and magazines as a way of keeping your mind engaged as you grow older. Although research hasn't proven conclusively that reading books prevents diseases like Alzheimer's, studies it shows that seniors who read and solve math problems every day maintain and improve their cognitive functioning. Good to know. Good to know. And the earlier you start, the better. A 2013 study conducted by Rush University Medical Center found that people who've engaged in mentally stimulating activities all their lives were less likely to develop the plaques, lesions, and tau proteins, tangles found in the brains of people with dementia. I may not have said that correct, and that's interesting, so I'm going to spell it. TAU protein tangles found in the brains of people with dementia. I think that's number 6. It reduces stress. In 2009, a group of researchers measured the effects of yoga, humor, and reading on the stress levels of students in demanding health science programs in the United States. The study found that 30 minutes of reading lowered blood pressure and heart rate and feelings of psychological distress just as effectively as yoga and humor did. Wow, I love that. I love that. The authors concluded since time constraints are one of the most frequently cited reasons for high stress levels reported by health science students, 30 minutes of one of these techniques can be easily incorporated into their schedule without diverting a large amount of time from their studies. And might I say that if you are a woman raising a family or have raised a family and now you're dealing with elderly parents, or you are the elderly parent, whatever, this is so good for your brain and so good to know. So please, please read, baby, read. And last, it prepares you for a good night's rest. Doctors at the Mayo Clinic suggest reading as part of a regular sleep routine. For best results, you may want to choose a print book rather than reading on a screen, since the light emitted by your device could keep you awake and lead to other unwanted health outcomes. Doctors also recommend that you read somewhere other than your bedroom if you have trouble falling asleep. Oh, there's more. Another one says helps alleviate depression symptoms. British philosopher Sir Roger Scruton once wrote, "Consolation from imaginary things is not an imaginary consolation. People with depression often feel isolated and estranged from everyone else, and that's a feeling books can sometimes lessen. Reading fiction can allow you to temporarily escape your own world and become swept up in the imagined experiences of characters, and nonfiction self-help books can teach you strategies that may help you manage your symptoms." Thank you very much. That's right where we fall, right? That's why the United Kingdom's National Health Service has begun a reading well, a books on prescription program. Woo! This is cool. Where the medical experts prescribe self-help books curated by medical experts specifically for certain conditions. I love that. Another point says reading may even help you live longer. Wow, you guys, is this not powerful? A long-term health and retirement study followed a cohort of 3,635 adult participants for a period of 12 years, finding that those who read books survived around 2 years longer than those who either didn't read or who read magazines and other form of media. The study also concluded that people who read more than 3.5 hours every week were 23% more likely to live longer than those who didn't read at all. So you're telling me that the book I wrote, if you read this book 3.5 hours a week, you are going to live 2 years longer. I am so blessed. Oh my gosh, I'm so blessed. Read, you darling are worth the fight. Lose weight and thrive like a boss through perimenopause and menopause and live 2 years longer. That's my new commercial. I love it. So you can look this article up on healthline.com. I'm going to pull up the title again for you. The benefits of reading books, how it can positively affect your life. Woo, that is powerful, you all. Wow. Well, make sure you go and get the Julie Tussey Show's book, You Darling Are Worth a Fight. And you can get that again on my website, tusseyonline.com. You can email me at thejulietusseyshow@gmail. You can also go to Amazon and get any kind of download known to humankind so that you can live longer and be healthier. I'm all for you. I want you to know I want to be your success coach. I want to be your fearless leader. You know, you don't have to be a size 2 to do these things. You don't have, it doesn't matter if you're skinny or not skinny. It doesn't matter. Just be the best version of you and take care of you the best way that you can. Now, I want to remind those of you that have been reaching out and asking how to give to the ministry here. It's super simple. You just go to tusseyonline.com and hit the donate button. You can also become a VIP, a Voice Impact Partner with the ministry here. That's simply asking Jesus what he wants you to give every month and set it up yourself right there. If you need help, you can reach out to me again, thejulietusseyshow@gmail.com. Another really cool way to give is to text the word give to 859-659-7333, 859-659-7333. Whoo! 859-659-7333. That is like the theory of threes. Did you know that you're supposed to tell your phone number 3 times? Yeah, that's why I do that for you. You can go there and you can also set up to be a VIP or give your tithes, offerings, or one-time gifts, anything else you want. We have a prayer line, super simple to reach out. We monitor it 24/7, and you can leave your prayer requests. If you need to speak with us, you can leave your name and number and request that we call you. We will reach back out to you, and that is 859-519-0239. I'm going to put all this in the show notes, you all, so go down there and read them if you're trying to find us. Lots of great things going on. We are on a mission from God. I am on a mission from God to encourage you, to be a blessing to your life, to help you to know how awesome you are. So until we talk next time, I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening to the Julie Tussey Show today. Make sure you share this with your friends and family and leave us a good review. That helps us to reach more women just like you and more men just like you. This is Pastor Julie Tussey telling you you only get one amazing, fabulous, and wonderful life. Live it to the fullest. I love you, and Jesus loves you. Until we talk again. Please go visit tusseyonline.com. You'll find all of our products there. You'll find all of our music there. You'll find many of our videos there. And you will find the give and donate portion of this podcast right there. That's tusseyonline.com. TUSSEY online.com. And don't forget to go over to YouTube and search Tussey Television to see all of the wonderful television programming that we are creating for you right now to enhance and make your life better. I'm here to empower you to fix what's broken in your life. Honey, you were not created to be ordinary, but you were created to be extraordinary. You were not created to be common, but you were created to be uncommon. You were not created to be average, but to be above average. You are remarkable. You are noteworthy. You are impressive, striking, outstanding, brilliant, excellent, superb, praiseworthy. Now, isn't that amazing? How many people tell you that? Only on the Julie Tussey Show. The Grace Girls and Company podcast and the Julie Tussey Show podcast are outreaches of The Voice Incorporated, a nonprofit ministry. If you would like to give an offering or become a monthly VIP Voice Impact Partner, please go to tusseyonline.com/give. That's tusseyonline.com/give. If you'd like to go to Venmo, you can go and look for The Voice INC, and also on the Cash App, the money symbol, TheVoiceinc. We thank you so much for your support, your partnership, your prayers, and your consideration in giving. Remember, all gifts are tax deductible.